Magyars versus Aztecs. Switch to Capture Age. Castle timer's really slow. Yeah, just that's what happens when you wall a lot. And you make scouts and you make skirms. It's just how it goes. But I just needed to market abuse up faster. Yes. He probably used the market earlier to get up. And I think the Donjon was unnecessary too. Alright, so we've got Aztecs versus Magyars here. And let's take a look at our blue player's perspective. So, pretty open map. It can be walled, though. Hey, Savvy Empire. It can be walled with a little bit of effort. And opponent's map is kind of also rough. Like, the front is going to be pretty open. Obviously, his back is sort of hard. Honestly, this is where a tower comes into play, right? A tower here, and the opponent's kind of dead. He has this woodline, I guess, but still. It's possible for tower rush. Although there are 4 woodlines close, so it's not too crazy on this style of map, but it could be okay. Magyars is a little awkward as the Aztecs because knights with 3+2 are just gonna be very strong against everything that you can make. Map layouts randomly generated. That they are. That is one of the big appeals of this game. All right. Gets through there, but losing half his HP is big because now he doesn't kill your eagle in the next age, so you can run around. You can push deer. He can't really bully you now. That's really good. Never gets the knights. All right, well, let's see what you do then. I'm assuming the opponent's gonna fail hard in feudal age, and all right, well, let's see what happens. So far, 18 seconds idle TC. Not what you want to see, that's for sure. Pushing deer is kind of hard. But, oh, when we lost a Ville to the Boar or something, too. What's going on? We're down 2 Villes. We're down 2 Villes. What happened? So sloppy. You don't need me to tell you, don't lose a Ville to the Boar and don't idle your TC. That stuff's pretty obvious. But, you know what? When behind, you go for big military and some big plays. Now, opponent's gonna full wall. Crazy walls, but he's gonna get them done. Actually, honestly, these walls are pretty good, but he should be walling to the wood line instead of to here. Like, he just make the wall to here. It's the same distance, but it's just way better. Aztecs have really good monks. That is true. Not gonna be very good when the cheap Magyar light cav come in, but anyways. Oh, missed the spot. There we go. Fixing it. That's what I like to see. Oh, you're going up faster than you used to. I remember you used to submit replays and you were going up on like 24 pop. This is a little bit more reasonable here. There we go. So you see the range. Wait, range and stable. That's a little crazy if you want to also wall. Range and stable at the same time. This thing is going to be idle. Oh, man. Okay, opponent's just going to idle his TC. What is he doing? He wants to make skirmishers instead of villagers, which is not the play here. All right. Well, opponent just making up for the fact that you failed Dark Age by failing Feudal Age. He's just idling his TC. You can't go both production buildings at the same time. It doesn't work like that, especially if you wall. Just doesn't work like that. What's TC? Town center. Double racks? Dude, Jonah is crazy as well. I mean, maybe that's slightly less crazy because eagles train so slowly, but I mean, maybe we should get some production going here, right? Make the 2 Raxes just to let them idle. That's a bit of a shame. I'm gonna need some production. He has 2 weak scouts here, though. Yeah. He's being a little bit slow getting his scouts in the fight here. He's gonna get a Ville here. That's all right, though. If he's gonna idle his TC like this, it's not gonna work. Although, maybe it'll work. You should probably have some more units here. There we go. Now he's got 3. He's gonna have this 4th one. Once this 4th one comes in, it's a little sketchy, but nah, never mind. Are you guys upgraded? Nah, dude, what's happening here? The eagles are dominating. Okay, a little sketchy though. We do need to have more guys. You need to use these bills to kill the scout. Kill the scout. Ah. Okay, you gotta be careful though. Yes. He's just coming in. Maybe wall this off. Maybe wall this off. You need to conserve army, though. Like, he always has more. You keep just taking bad fights. Like, you keep fighting, and he just has more. Just build up army. Defend for a bit. Like, you need a wall, because he's going to just run in and kill you. You really need these walls. These houses need to be here. Okay, well, he's just going to come in and kill you, and you're not going to do anything about it for some reason. You have to wall behind. Actually, we're kind of just dead. Just didn't wall. Oh, wait a sec. He lost his scouts for no reason. That's good. Okay, okay. I believe now. Honestly, I believe. He just threw his scouts for free. All right. Eagles. Eagles, let's go. He's got bloodlines now, though. That's going to be a little harder to deal with. All right. He has forging and bloodlines. Ooh, I don't like that fight. You know what you should always be doing is bringing your eagles to the villagers. I don't know how your eagles are this strong, though. Like, they feel like they're extra good. Wouldn't, like, 2 spears be better than all the eagles? Nah, the spears just die to skirms. I think the eagles are... I mean, eagles aren't going to work on the high level. But, yeah, taking that fight was never good. You should always just take the fight with your bills here. Okay, Yep. Now you go for that one. Beautiful. Honestly, a 3rd Rax, if you're going to go full eagles, even 4 Rax. Oh, boy. If he just keeps throwing his scouts, honestly, like, if yellow had armor, he could take the fight against the bills, but without armor, he can't. But you know what would stop him from killing you is just making a wall to the mill and then, like, even walling to here. Oh, we have spears now, but there are skirms. The spears kind of, like, still don't really do much. Yeah, see, your big problem is you just keep feeding him units. You need to mass. You need a wall and mass. When I get upgrades, when I'm just dropping a blacksmith is costly. Yeah. Like, your biggest issue is that you're never able to fix the problem because you keep sending in units. Not enough units. Like, you have to mass. You just have to let them have this area, or, well, I mean, ideally, you just be walled, and that's fine. You just defend behind walls until you have enough, and then you go. But if we just keep sending, like, 2 eagles against 7 scouts, we're just getting further and further behind. Now, you're lucky he doesn't have armor, because the vills, once he gets armor, your vills are doing basically nothing. Because vills do 3 damage. Once he has armor, they're only doing 2 damage. And that's a pretty big jump in DPS. All right, but you're so far ahead economically because the opponent just, he's going all in. But again, like, why are we even here? Why do we need to feed him units over and over? Like, there was no reason to feed him these units. We could have just made units here and then go when we have enough to crush. Like, stop sending your units in when you don't have enough. You pushed him away, no need to chase. You just defend the vills, and it's all good. Magaran has bloodlines. I'm not sure if he needs armor. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I guess he didn't... he probably didn't have a blacksmith earlier. Now he does have it, though. Okay, but now the spears are really good. Oh, here we go. He doesn't have enough skirms to really dissuade the skirms from doing stuff. Oh! Hello? Jonah? Wake up. All right. I mean, use the eagle against that, I guess. Yeah, you're so far ahead economically. As long as you don't lose hope, then you will be dominating. But you really need to just secure your base. Like, just finish the walls and you're fine. Finish the walls and then it's all good, right? Okay, you see, this is your big problem. You keep chasing. You're just losing your spears for free now. You have half your army down here just gonna do nothing. Okay, there we go. Get a hit. Nope. No patrol. All right, you might have enough here. Maybe. It's questionable. I'm not really sure if you have enough, actually. It doesn't really look like it. Yeah. He just keeps luring you out, and then you're taking the bait every time. You just gotta chill in your base until you have enough. That's really the main thing. Okay, this wall is perfect. We need to wall this as well. If you just secure the front, it's kind of awkward, but you just wall in front of this farm and then to the house. It's fine. You just put some palisades here and here. And it's perfect. The TC will cover them as well. Oh. He's going to get in, though. Like, the worst thing you can do is send your guys out because he just has more than you. You need to play defensively and use the TC, use the vills to fight. And, I mean, using walls to make him not come in is the best play. If you're going to go armor, okay. Wow, that's a lot of eagles. I mean, the great part about eagles is feudal eagles kill literally every unit. that can be made in Feudal Age. So, I mean, their main issue is the production. And if you have 5 Rax Aztec Eagles, I'm starting to believe. If you lose this army for free, I won't believe anymore. But actually, you're gonna run back. Nice. Love to see forging coming in as well. Look at this. You don't even need to stop build production, honestly. Eagles are free units. Thought scouts killed eagles. I mean, at this stage, cost effectively they do. But eagles, they're smaller, so you have more of them attacking all at once. And yeah, I mean, the scouts are technically slightly better, but yeah, the eagles en masse, they're cheaper. Like, eagles are only 70 resources, and also it's mostly gold, whereas scouts are 80 resources, 80 food specifically, which is really expensive in the earlier game when you have to farm to get the food. Though Magyars have cheaper scouts. We need a tower. Your refusal to make a tower is going to be your downfall here. You need a tower. Honestly, you can't fight this uphill. So just make a tower and then chill, right? Okay, okay. If he's going to take the fight on the low ground, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I would never take this fight, so I don't know how it's going to go. Yeah, it looks like you're going to get owned, unfortunately. Magyar scouts are going to just always be good here. Now we're kind of just dead. You have so much more military, but you just didn't wall. Now you're going to try and quick wall, but it's open, it's open, it's open. And he's in, it's over. Because you have nothing against this. Unless you're making big spears here, which, yeah, you're having some spears. There we go. But yeah, tower on the gold would have been very nice there. Now he's gonna kill your entire Vil lead. That number's going down, and it's not gonna recover, unfortunately. So yeah, biggest issues was just not walling and taking fights constantly that you really should not have been taking. Really just gotta not take bad fights, pretty much. Oh, he's gonna even tower. He's gonna even tower here. You were probably thinking you were so far behind at this point, but the Vil count is like kind of the same, which is pretty funny. I don't know how to play this. Yeah, I mean, as I'm saying, you just have to wall properly and don't throw your units. And it's no problem. You had so many times where you took a good fight, but then you just threw your units. So it's like you took a good fight, but then you took a bad fight. Just only take good fights, and if it's gonna be a bad fight, just run away. Now we're kind of dead with 24 Vils, unfortunately. There we go. And, well, he's dealt with. And now we're going to tower here, but we could have always just had a tower here, which would have been very nice. Opponents is, yeah, his eco. Oh, he doesn't have Horse Collar yet. Okay. I mean, his eco isn't doing as good as it could be, but, yeah. Now there's no answer to this. Once you have no gold as Aztecs. This is a lot of units, but unfortunately, he just has better units at this stage. And the GG is going to be called in a sec. There we go. GG's. Interesting game, though. You collected more resources, but really it's going to be the KD. Look, like you had 50% KD pretty much. He killed double. So that's really the main issue. This only works because just there were no walls. This guy's so fast. He's just all military. I mean, it makes sense, right? He's just only controlling. This is what works for this guy, obviously. He's only going to stay 1300 by playing like this, but, yeah. Oh, what needed to happen was just wall. Mass units. Don't let them chase. Like, make sure that they're not just dying for free. Never let me wall. No, you had lots of times to wall, though. I'm sure that there were times, anytime you took a good fight against his army, then you can wall. So, let's see. I think he threw his scouts one time. Like, yeah, see, look, like, you chase for too long here, though, right? This was okay. But, still, we're taking, like, scouts, especially Magyar scouts, are going to be trading cost-effectively against eagles. So, like, if you have 3 eagles, and he has 3 scouts and 2 skirms. Yeah, okay, there's a weak one in there. We still don't really want to take this fight. We don't need to force the fight here. He has a lot. Okay, I guess you try to just pick the weak one and then pick this weak one. and then go for that one. I mean, it was good micro by you, actually. Now you go back. Like, as soon as that guy dies, this there. He's dead. Your next move has to be go back. Because this guy is going to kill your weak ones. Like, you go back. As soon as that guy dies, click them back. Get the weak ones maybe to go in the TC. High HP one maybe can pick off that guy, but I think you end up just chasing a little too far. Now you're going after... See, look, like... This one guy will solo both of these, and then it starts to look kind of bad. And we keep chasing here. He dies, and now it's 2-on-1 here. So we need to take our good battles and then fall back. So we still wouldn't be able to wall from here. There we go. But right here, like, again, like, why are we even chasing this? He has lots of units coming in. It's 2 eagles. Pretty much 1 eagle against 3 scouts, pretty much. So you fall back, but it's too late. You get punished there. This just... If he has way more units here, and you can't kill this, which you can't, you need to wall this, and you need to wall here. You could have walled this easily. Select a few villas, palisade, a couple of houses or whatever, or even just house wall this. And then you mass behind the TC. You can't really pass the TC. If he passes the TC with the scouts, he can't really pass with the skirms properly. Skirms will just die to the TC. And yeah, but you kept trying to, like, engage over here. Now you're bringing your guys here, but again, it's like 3 scouts against 2 eagles. That's going to be domination for him. This should have been pretty much over here, but he did lose his scouts for free here. Like right here, he should have been using his scouts to just keep killing your eagles. But he ends up losing them to the vills. So that was good. But yeah, you still couldn't really wall like this section. There we go. Right here, right here. This is where you can full wall. You just pushed him away. Also, you kind of sent back 2 eagles here. It was kind of awkward. I guess you wanted to click the 1 eagle to heal him, but you ended up sending 2 away, which is really bad. Like, you really needed this guy to be fighting. Every unit counts. So, clicking these 2 guys away is not really good here. And now, well, now somehow he gets 3 scouts in the fight. We have a bunch of eagles, but they were just doing nothing up here for a little while in that fight. You really don't want to have your eagles chasing on the skirms, too. Like, the skirms are just tickling your guys. You really want to have your guys attacking the scouts this entire time. But yeah, he does have a lot of spears. This is okay. But again, like, we're chasing pretty far. We really didn't need to chase these all the way out here. Engaging here is never really useful. Like, we should always try and engage with the villagers. The units just keep going in. We sent some more units. Yeah, this one was really bad too. Like, we know he has 4 scouts. He's got 3 skirms. We send in like 2 spears, an archer, and an eagle, which is obviously not going to be enough. So losing these army, and then that opens up the villagers. Walling a little bit earlier would have been really good too. But yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go off now. So I will see you guys later. Hopefully that was a good replay review for you. And yeah, we had fun. 0 walling thing is kind of crazy. Well, yeah, walling earlier can be good too. Especially against scouts. You really want to be walled super early against scouts. It's a pain of a game. Yeah, it's hard to play against, but yeah, you just got to get those walls down and take better fights. That's the main thing. You had a bit of a disaster Dark Age too, right? Like, you lost a villager to the boar and you idled for like a villager. So if you had just a little bit more eco early by not messing up Dark Age, it would have gone a lot better. It matters a lot. Like, 2 vills down is quite a lot, right? Yeah. I think if you had a better Dark Age, if you come up with this again, you have a better Dark Age, you'll crush it. It'll be easy.